Okay, Leo, I realized that I pulled a whole reading for you and I didn't hit the record button. So, here we are, okay? It was great, I can tell you. I realized that about this point in the reading, I was just starting to clarify your pyramid. So, it's a general, I'm just going to go over it with you. If that's okay, I don't want to redo it because it's spot on. Here's your usual Seven of Swords bullshit. Okay, here we go with the Leo soap opera, right? I'll give you the synopsis and then we'll get into the clarifiers, which, you know, clarifying this, I believe crossing it was a Knight of Swords. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. I'll move these aside. The moon, I just got into the Page of Swords. The moon was crossing that. When I looked over and realized it still the little red button still said REC and didn't say stop. Okay, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Cheer here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay? And here we go. Obviously, it happened for a reason. I don't know why, but everything happens for a reason. So here we are. How do they feel about you? How they see you? And the potential final outcome. Okay? How they feel about you? Somebody here in this energy with the world is afraid that they've lost you. Is afraid that they're going to have to lose something to come toward the Two Cups. Now, we had a bit of a pre-shuffle here for you. The overall energy of the reading. It came back for the overall energy of the reading. It was the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is sort of the overall energy of this. There's some writing on the wall in somebody's life. Okay? The writing is on the wall. Somebody here needs to face up to some facts. All right? Your soulmate connection's having a strong pull on somebody this month. And there's a lot of fear attached to it. We come down to how they see you when they spy on you. As soon as I threw this, I said they spy. And then I threw Temperance. When they spy on you, they see you as this. As this angel of truth. I think I called it a harbinger by accident. But it's an angel of truth. You know. It really is. It's somebody here. And then we went ahead and clarified it. And we got the moon crossing it. So, and final outcome is Seven of Swords. It means somebody finds a way to, this month somebody will find a way to avoid the writing on the wall. It depends how high a vibration your person is, whether they could admit that something's wrong. They asked the universe a question. They got an answer. They didn't like the answer, so they shut it down. All right? It's a pretty common energy right now. It's what's happening out there. It's what's happening to me a lot here on this channel. I give someone an answer. They don't like it. They shut it down. Right? They react defensively to it, which is a surefire sign that they might need to think about where they're at. But regardless, you know, somebody here did the same thing about their life. And it's happening in the soulmate cycle quite a bit. So, it looks like they're going to find some way to sneaky deaky away. But we'll see. All right? So, we clarified the world first. Knight of Swords, bringing a message of truth. They don't want to hear it. Ten of Wands, it's tough. It's tough for them to hear this, that their life, that they could be happier elsewhere. It's tough. There's something about these three cups down. This person is afraid to lose those and afraid to lose you all at the same time. But that creates kind of a short circuit in the energy, which explains why the Seven of Swords is the final outcome. I say, what do they see when they see you? I clarify, I get the spying energy here, so they definitely are spying on you. They definitely, that could be thinking about you, looking at your picture, whatever it is. Page of Swords, it's crossed by the moon. You're scared shitless because you're about truth. You're someone who's living their life real. You're someone who is for real. You give them juxtaposition. You give them contrast. You show them how shitty these three cups are and how great you are. It doesn't matter. It's the same story over and over again in the Leo soap opera. What's on top? The Four of Cups. Now, I hadn't gotten this far, so this is all new now. Four of Cups. Again, somebody doesn't want to see this, so they shut it down. They spy on you. They see that you're for real. They see that you're the real deal. It shows them a juxtaposition about how fake and shitty they are. They don't want to see the truth comes in, that they could be happier elsewhere. It's heavy. It's hard to hear. And what do? They pretend they're not interested. They shut it down. They pretend they're not watching you. All right? It's a bit of that. I mean, it is what it is. It's like sometimes I watch some of those Hallmark movies sometimes. Some of those sappy movies. I kind of secretly like them. I pick on them a little bit sometimes here on video. But sometimes my wife will walk in the room while I'm watching one, and I'll pretend, oh, what the fuck is this doing on? Shit, I'll get NASCAR up there real quick or some shit. You know, it's a bit of that. It's a bit of that on this card. Somebody's spying on you, but they're pretending they're not. And if you were to catch them or confront them with it, no, I'm not, no, this ain't supposed to be on. What the hell's going on? How did this channel come on? Right, like that. All right, so why is the Four of Cups here? the Queen of Pentacles. The bottom line is somebody can't take their eyes off you. This is you right here. You, when they spy on you, they see someone who's better than them, better off than them, happier than them, living better than them, living by truth, has everything they need. They're already afraid on one level that they've lost you. And again, and they pretend it doesn't matter. They pretend they're not watching. They pretend they didn't see it. But the truth of the matter is, you are truth and they are bullshit. And until they snap, the universe is trying to get them to snap out of it. I suspect what's happening is it's amping up this energy. So it's making you more desirable. It's making them, it's almost infuriating them in some way. And I can see that here with the Seven of Wands. And the writing is on the wall. It's time for them to do something here. It's time for them to get happy. But again, the opportunity is there, but I just don't know. I just don't know. We got to clarify the Seven of Swords. And that's where we're at right now. So we're going to give it a shuffle. Sorry about the fact that you missed the part. I caught you up. I mean, really, I have. So the reading is the reading. It is what it is. There was a beautiful pre-shuffle. One of the cards from the pre-shuffle came back. It was this one. All right. And these two. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. All right. Just upfront, honest with you. That's what's going on. Seven of Swords, final outcome. What does this mean to you? I think it means, because it's read with these, that they find some way to get around it. This person, you know, again, falls for the lies. Somebody in their life, they've put their life on a pedestal, or they've been led to believe that it's the life they were supposed to live. And sometimes if that's young enough, we believe it. You know, I think somebody in their ego believes they're on their soul's path, but their soul is like screaming at them, no, you're not. And they can hear it in December, right? So if they're a high vibrational person, they come towards you. If they're not, they do this. The universe is saying they're not quite ready yet. They're not done cooking. It's a turkey you might not want to eat right now. You end up on the energetic toilet all night, right? But it's close. We're very close. This is minor arcana. It's bullshit. It's not a devil. I don't have a devil for one of the first times ever in a Leo soap opera reading. I didn't get it in the pre-shuffle either that you missed. I'm sorry you missed it. I did not want to redo this reading. It's it's exactly what I want to see here in a Leo soap opera. Go ahead. You go ahead. Take a look. You look at my viewer, right? That's you. We'll just take you and put you here as Blondie. You go ahead. You sit there. You pretend you don't want that. Go ahead. That energy builds and builds and builds. That devil's getting small. That devil energy is getting smaller and smaller. That hole that the toxin has, it's getting smaller and smaller as we go through December. Somebody's going to be doing some serious rethinking here as Mars goes retrograde. So I'm still shuffling. We're going to pull this final outcome right now. This Seven of Swords. What's it mean? It's crossed by the Ten of Swords. Everything I just said. Tens are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. The environmental energy around the Seven of Swords is 10 swords. That means they might be able to lie their way out of it. They might be able to say to the writing on the wall, yeah, well, I might be happier elsewhere, but I'm okay with these 3 broken cups. But this energy, it's what I said. This would have normally been a devil. This is mild devil energy, I always tell you. The devil type energy is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The environmental energy around this is the last gasps of bullshit. Okay? The turkey's not done cooking yet. You wouldn't want to eat it at this phase, but it's close. All right, it's close. All right, what's on top? Yeah, look at the angel. What do I always teach you? Angel energy cancels out devil energy. Devil energy is just static that we pick up as we go through life, like rubbing your feet on the carpet, zapping your friend. The angel energy is like a goo. It coats it and shorts it out. There it is. And backing up everything I say. It's all about the turkey cooking. It really is. Perfect time of year, too. We're coming up on Thanksgiving this week here in the U.S. Big clusterfuck. Always a big clusterfuck. Anyway, temperance. It's inevitable. It is inevitable, and I think I told you this in a recent reading. Didn't I say this to you in a recent weekly reading? I said it's inevitable that you will hear from this person. Didn't I say that? Now, am I saying you're going to hear from them in December? Well, first of all, I'm not a time lord. December can bleed into January. No, I'm not saying. I don't think so. I don't think you'd want to eat this turkey at this point of cooking. But the universe is saying it's coming. There's not a lot left that they can bullshit. There's not a lot left. And the more they spy on you, and they will be in December, the stronger this angel energy around them gets, this angel of truth here. And the more likely this guy is to turn around toward those 2 cups. And I know that for a fact because the 2 cups are here as part of the overall energy. All right? So that's nice. I like that. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Okay? Let them go through. Let them try one more time to lie their way out of it. And remember, the happiness that's so hard to see that could be elsewhere, whether they come toward you or not, it's about them getting out of the toxic situation. That's what you were supposed to do for them. All your job was supposed to be as their soulmate is to show them it's toxic and give them inspiration to get the fuck out of it. You've done your job. I got no karmic debt on your side. I got all the karmic debt on their side. Okay? It is what it is. You know, I mean, the sun. It's hard. It's hard to lie. And this is a yellow card too, but it's minor arcana. Right? Anyway, there's not a lot left. There's not a lot more that they can do to avoid the writing that's on the wall in their life that it's time for a change. The universe is saying with the star card here in Temperance, well, Temperance backs up what I said. That's you. You're fueling that. But the star card there says again what I said before in a recent weekly reading. I think it was. It's inevitable that you will hear from you and this person will cross paths again. And the next time you do, it'll be completely different. I have a feeling, I don't want to say they grovel. It's not groveling. It's more of a, I think you get some kind of a validation. We'll put it that way. All right. Well, anything else you want to tell my viewers? One card and a crossing card, anything. 10 of Wands, crossed by the 10 of Cups, or the 10 of Pentacles. Which is, well, the 10 of Cups is in there anyway. Freudian slip, but it doesn't matter. The universe wants to tell you, again, it's very hard for them not to want to come toward you. You are in this card. You're in this Polaroid, this picture. It's hard. Here's 10 Wands. There's 10 Wands. You're attached to that sun. It's proof. It validates my whole reading. And the reading felt good. That's why it felt solid. Sometimes I'm not sure how to read the energy. How do I interpret this for thousands of people? Right? This was easy. It was straight, clear energy. That's why I didn't just reset the whole thing when I realized I didn't hit record. And I'm really sorry about that. It's very rare that happens. But this is a solid read. It's as solid as the read you would have gotten. I caught you up on it, okay? And these final cards back up everything I said. It's hard for them. It's getting harder and harder for them to bullshit their way into staying in the toxin they're in. All right? It is what it is. I think, if nothing else, even if they didn't come towards you, I think they do. I think it's inevitable you cross paths with them. But even if they didn't, and they just left the toxin, you'd get some kind of energetic reward for that. Okay? You would. A bonus from the energy. Anytime you help the fickle old gal balance energy, you're doing good. Okay? You're knocking it out of, if you help it knock it out of balance, it comes back and bites you. You know, that's all it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Let the turkey keep cooking a little bit. All right, just a little bit longer. There's not much cook time left. That little pop-up thing's about to pop up. All right. Usually by then it's a little overcooked, by the way. You're better off with a meat thermometer. But anyway, this ain't Food Network, right? All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.